Hello everyone, it is Tasha Carrier with Royal LePage in Sudbury here, and I just wanted to give you a quick video and kind of go over the stats for 2020 and what's going on in the market. I know you're probably hearing a lot of rumors about it being a very busy, active market and quite competitive, so I thought I'd give you a better understanding now that we have wrapped up 2020 and said goodbye to it and are forging ahead into 2021 to give you an understanding of what those numbers actually look like in 2020 and what you might expect to see come 2021. So as you can see, the average sale price in Sudbury since 2018 has been increasing. We've always had a very strong market and have been quite blessed with that. Now you can see the difference in price between 2019 and 2020 was quite significant. The average sale price in 2019 was about $276,000. That is across the Sudbury Real Estate Board for all types of properties, so commercial, industrial, and residential. And then in 2020, you see that number jumped up to $316,000. So that's quite a significant increase in the average price people are paying for their properties, be it an investment or a home. Moving ahead to the next slide, you can see that the number of sales have also been increasing. So since 2018 have been going up, but you can see there's quite a significant jump from the 2019 to the 2020. So number of sales have been increasing, and we're quite a significant jump in between the 2019 and the 2020. Now here comes where we start to have an understanding of why went on in 2020 actually happened. So the number of listings, as you can see, decreasing since 2019. You can see right in the middle section here, there's, sits about here. And now here we are in 2021 in January with our number of listings. So we have lots of sales happening, lots of people out looking to buy, but our number of listings are quite low. So that kind of rolls into a supply and demand situation, right? So supply is low, demand is high, and that has been caused the increase in the average sale price to go up in Sudbury. Now, that being said, the closed price versus list price. So this I found very interesting this year. So a lot of homes actually sold for quite a bit more than their asking price. So became quite common for people to pay, even tens of thousands of dollars over asking in order to get the property or the home that they really liked. This wasn't really as common in the years previous. So as you can see in 2018, we were sitting, down here. And then when you get to 2019, most people were getting about 96% of their asking price, still a fair amount of money. And then you can see this big significant jump. Now, there were actually a few months in the fall, late 2020, where that number actually sat up over 100%. So if you did a search for New Sudbury average days on market in the fall or latter part of 2020, it actually sat up over 100% of asking price, which is, something that people just weren't used to. So a lot of buyers really struggled to find the home that they were really wanting for a price they were willing to pay, because most buyers were out bidding well over asking. The average days on market actually came down, had a lot to do with the fact that there was such competition. So people were literally just jumping on houses the minute they came to market. And most of us as agents, as listing agents, were holding off offers for, 3, 4, 5 days just to give the buyers an opportunity to get into the house before it sold. Because if we weren't doing that, in many cases, the home would have sold in the first few hours. So what does this all mean? What does this look like moving forward? What can we expect out of 2021? And I think that anybody that I've spoken to would say that we can probably expect a lot of the same. We still are very low in inventory. We are still down in listings. And as much as we are in the dead of winter, we still do have quite a few active buyers. Now, coming into the spring market, most people think spring comes about in April, when we're out there and we start to see some warmer weather. But in all actuality, in my opinion, the spring market tends to start more at the end of January, beginning of February. That's normally when I start to see more buyers out starting to look, and not necessarily as many listings. So I think at least for the first part of 2021, you can definitely guarantee that we are going to be in the same situation, a very competitive market and a very strong seller's market. So if you have any questions about anything I've talked about here, or maybe what the market's like in your specific area, if you're wondering what happened in New Sudbury, what happened in Marks Day, what happened in Coniston last year, what can I expect to see moving forward, feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'm always happy to hear from you and more than happy to pass along any knowledge that I have to you. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.